Okay, so can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you're home team one, and this is ThoughtPod, a collaborative self-care. I would like to, oops, yeah, I would like to introduce you first, Erin. She's 26. She lives in New York City with her cat, and now that she spends time looking for a new job, updating her resume, and Zooming with friends and family. One day, Erin, she sees a post about the Thought Pod on LinkedIn from one of her friends who work on launching the project. And then Erin decided to check out the website. There she finds a short video that explains her what ThoughtPod is and how it works. She gets super excited and she decided to share the website with 3 friends who she thinks might be interested. They all agree then to start a pod. Erin then uses the Start a Pod function on the website to get started. She gets to customize the platform. In fact, the website provides how-to guidance for the various tech and analog platforms the pod can use to share their thoughts with one another. She can also decide the frequency and the start date. The pod can decide, in fact, when and how often they would like to receive prompts. And finally, the path. While all prompts center on emotional and mental health, the pod, in fact, can choose an area of focus like empathy or resilience.
All right. Cool. Hello, everyone. And also thank you, Anna, for having PowerPoint and with Italian stuff that keeps popping up. It makes me very happy.
Oops.
I love it. It's awesome. So on the implementation of this, so based on so this is all driving from this website. As we said, there are technical aspects to it. There's different platforms you can choose. Some are technical, some are analog. We actually threw around the idea of, remember when you actually used to get mail that wasn't a bill or junk mail, like postcards. I don't remember getting postcards, like these little moments of personal connection that are tangible. So based on the conversations with her pod that Erin and her pod have, they select to either receive the prompt, and in this particular case, they're deciding to receive the prompt via text message. And then they decide that they're going to conduct their pod via video message. So, and this also has the ability to adjust the frequency. So she selects this coming, can you go back? So she selects this coming Monday as the start of the day, and they set it so that they're going to have a prompt set out every single week. And they choose out of, what these things, they're going to choose the path of, they want to work on deepening empathy, like deepening that empathy with each other, which hopefully spreads out to other people. So Erin drops in her friends' phone numbers and the group is set. And there we go. And then on that first Monday, Erin and her 3 friends will all get the same prompt for this on a text message with some guidance, which we have some guidance on how to best respond to this in a way that really promotes openness and support versus, traditional yes or no. So in this case, they chose the path of empathy. And so maybe the prompt this week is, what have you been doing to manage your stress? And here we go. And so randomly, Erin's friend Brandon has been selected to kick off this week's sharing. So he'll get the instructions via text, and he will record his response to the prompt, and he will send it via text message. And they were doing the video thing. And then he will get supportive messages and questions back from the other pod members who are also responding to this. So it becomes a circular conversation, but hopefully that's what a conversation is. So there is more back and forth and interaction in a way that is hopefully real, accessible, and yeah. And can we go to the next one? And all of this evolved from, how might we better connect with our emotions to practice deeper empathy for others? All of this arose from that, because similar to the questions that Home 2 had of maintaining and boosting your own mental health, it's also it can be challenging to connect with our emotions right now. With our group, there was a lot of people who might not be quite as sure of where they are and where they're coming from. And Hannah, Claudia, Anna, any of you guys have anything more to add on that?
Yeah, so I think the distinction with our group is that we're focusing on the persona who needs a little bit of help to sort of wrestle with their emotions and just their overall mental health in this time. They don't fully know how to communicate how they're feeling with friends or even with themselves. So this is kind of an overview. So who's it for? It's for people who want to develop empathy and to learn to connect with loved ones beyond small talk. And it's relevant because we found that in quarantine, people from all walks of life are struggling to support their friends and loved ones emotionally, while also developing the tools to care for their own mental health. So ThoughtPod serves as a communication tool that is designed to remove the awkwardness out of these interactions and provide people with space and tools to dive deeper and work through these times together. And so who can contribute to this endeavor? We need the help of designers, visual designers, web developers, app developers, mental health practitioners who can help us create our prompts and our best practice tips, and also social media gurus who can help us get the word out. So on the on the right, we have some just more details. I think we talked about this a bit, but some other example topics that they could go through are stress, anxiety, relationships, cohabitation, work life, mindfulness, grief, and joy. So just the general things that we're all grappling with today that are a little bit deeper than surface level conversations that we may have had previously.